Nobody came out and lit me a fire tonight. So I had to light my own fire. Luckily, I know how to do that, but I would have done it earlier so it wouldn't have been cold. What are you guys doing? Hey, Cindy. I'm good. Just sitting here freezing my ass off. Getting ready to do some magic. Some magic. DMA. How are you, darling? Woo! Got the fires rolling now, you guys. It's rolling. Oh, thanks. Look at it's so cold. Fire's kicking ass. I need to go put the lid on it. As usual, I'm at work, distracting myself. Oh, hi. We have like an sun. You guys have been talking about that a lot lately. Hang on 1 second, you guys. I gotta put the lid on this. So get it heated up a little in here. Hopefully. You know, it is so cold. What are you guys doing? Hey, WM, what are you doing up? How come it's so cold out here? I thought you were going to light a fire for me. Did you decide not to? It's all right. I did it. It's all good. I did it myself. So we have a lot. Carbon. Yes, we're all carbon, aren't we? We have a lot of love spells to do tonight and stuff. And I have a special, how do you have an emergency love spell? I have an emergency love spell. Missile. I have an emergency love spell that I have. Well, actually, I kind of have two of them. But it is so cold outside, you guys. It's crazy cold. I don't even know. Like, let me see. How cold is it? Let me see if I can find out. Okay, so where's my thing? That's not accurate. Alienated. It's 25 and it feels like 19. That's wild and crazy. Woo! Yeah. And I get to come out here in the cold shop that didn't get warmed up for me and work all night until morning. That's awesome. That's so exciting. Hopefully it'll get warmed up quickly. Instead of drinking a Red Bull, I should be drinking hot tea, huh? With whiskey in it. Or brandy. Or Captain Jack. Because it warms you up. So, we were not, I don't think we were really expecting it to get this cold here this fast. Like, this is normally like, you know, midwinter weather. And so, service. Oh, is my Wi-Fi okay, you guys? Hi, Angela Ramsey. Oh, good. I'm not doing a reading right now. It froze at the beginning. Anyways, it'll get warmed up quickly, I hope. And Chatty Cathy over here, huh? So, what are you guys doing? What's up? What's new and exciting? I want to show you guys one of my, well, never mind. Look, you see my breath. That's how cold it is. Ridiculous. Waiting for my paycheck to drop and might try and do. Might try run to the bank before this snowstorm hits. Well, good luck to you. All right, let me check my. Why are you? There we go. I switched it. So hopefully that will be better, but I don't know if it will be. But hopefully it will be. Is it better? Can you see me now? I have so many things that I want to talk to you guys about, but I can't. Keep my mouth shut. You think it's better? Oh, good. I've been writing in my giant book. I was doing that last night while I was sitting with spells, letting them burn. And so while I was doing that, I was writing in my book. And I got a couple more pages done. But I'm going to have to go back. Do you guys remember? I don't know if I talked about it. I didn't talk about it. So you guys won't know. I'll probably have to print it up because I believe it happened with Karen Dahlman when Ekate gave me my name. And I'm writing about that right now in my book. You know, my great big giant journal. I started that last night. And it's so beautiful. But I'm not doing a very good job keeping everything in order. Like as it happens, you know, you're supposed to do it like as it happens, and mine's already not as it happens. So it's just kind of going to be one of those things that, oh well, it'll be all over the place. It's warming up now. I can feel the heat coming over here. Thank goodness. I was looking at what you guys could see in the mirror. Hey, Optimus Prime. How are you? horrible. I'm sorry. How did your appointment go today? That's why you're horrible? Oh, it's later today? Oh, my. Well, I don't want to ruin the fun for you, but it's not going to be fun. Nope. So, do you have to drink a bunch of nasty stuff? I'm not good at that. Oh, you already did? Yeah, I bet. Ugh. Not fun. So what do you guys want to talk about tonight? Now somehow I'm at work and still cleansing. Wow, multitasker. Oh, I know what I could tell you guys about. Yeah, you should have stayed home. Are you crazy? So today, Kelly gave me the good idea of getting those Russian dolls that go inside of each other, you know? And so I went to the antique store to look for some. Are your Yes, they're doing really well actually. I enjoy working everything in that. The one I just posted, well, all of them that I do now I do everything in the vortexes now. Suddenly business. Everything I do in the cauldron gate, which is the vortex, and I open it and then I put the spell in there. The one I just posted, the testimony I just posted about the court case, that was done. Actually, that worked really fast. I think I started that 3 days before she went to court, and it was a big messy thing, and she was very successful. Happy to say. And then I have a couple others that are working and are causing chaos and mayhem, and which to my client at the moment thinks that it's bad, but really it's good because everything that's kind of love. Yes, tonight is love night. It had to get messy before it could get better, if you know what I mean. And the messy it is, all the bad things that are happening are really a sign of energy moving. So I get kind of excited about that. And my client's like, no, it's not funny. And I did have a certain poppet who had to go to the emergency room a couple of days ago, and they're talking about maybe having to remove an eye. Yeah, so that's exciting, and very aggressive. The ones that I put in a tree, I haven't heard a peep out of my clients. And so, well, and one of them doesn't have any contact with, the person I put in a tree. Hi. But anyways, so what I was saying about the Russian dolls, hey Gray, is that I have 3 poppets that are my personal poppets, not of me. Hi, NM. Not of me, but ones that I did for me, if you know what I mean. And you guys probably know what I'm talking about. But but I want to put those poppets into the Russian dolls because they're going to be like temple servants. And so I want to put them in there and then make them do things. Hi, Mystic. How are you? So probably is what I'll do is I'll probably get them out of my loft up there. They're in that giant mirror box. At least one of them for now. For now, one. I'll be... You missed me. I'm right here. Look. I'll get the one out that's ready. You're cursing your neighbor. Ah. And then I'm going to sit here in this vortex that I have right here and then do some divination work and then, you know, do some work with that. Yes, I am. Not today, though. I'm waiting. I want special ones ordered. Right now, they're in coffins. But the Russian doll idea is really cute that Kelly gave me. It's an adorable idea. And then I could like set them on the back of the curse altar. And then I will make them do curses for me. I have not seen you for a while, so let me show you your video opened by itself on my phone, by the way. Love that when that happens. What? What did you say, Ray? He was beating his dog. Well, in the jar he goes. I don't like that. Mm-mm. Nope, I don't like it. He must go into the jar. Shh. It's a little one. Look, I downsized. I have to be out here all night. No Red Bull. Shoot. I don't know if that'll ever happen. It's my addiction. Everybody has an addiction. Mine is Red Bull and Magic. But Magic's not really an addiction. It's a lifestyle. And I love it. Okay, I can't tell what your name is. Hang on, let me look. "2018 King Bud." Hi. Oh, hi, Andrew. That's better. How's it going? What's up? Puff, puff, puff. What does that mean? Oh, King Bud, huh? I don't smoke. I tried a couple of times, but I'm just not. No. Working with the gods get you higher than any Everything else can. So if you want to get high, then you should get high with Akate Lucifer Belia. So hungry, I'm gonna die. Can you do a spell for open prosperity? Of course I can. I'm the Blue Witch. Email me, bluewitch379@gmail.com. Yes, I have an awesome spell for that. An awesome spell. I do. So I do have to go out tonight in the cold and get that poppet guy out of the anthill. I don't do drugs, but I do smoke. And I have to quit, but it's not easy. I bet. I smoked when I was younger a little bit, but not like, I think I quit when I smoked when I was like 16 to 25, you know? But I have an inspector, but I'm 51 now. So I don't smoke anything. But I thought it would be really cool to get one of those vape pens and try it out, and I did, and I was like, yeah, I gave it to my daughter. I don't like it. I'm not into it. Yes, I'm 51 right now. Today. Yeah. I was talking about my soul. Well, that's because they're using the pirated ones, I guess. Oh, thank you. I look 35, you guys. Oh, are you guys inspecting my soul? Go away. What? I'm not going anywhere. This is my temple. Who are you talking to? He said, go away. Are you talking to me? I'm not going away. I live here. Maybe he is going away. Yeah, are you going away? He said he's inspecting my soul. Scene. I just don't know, you guys. When I first wake up in the morning, or well, I don't go to bed until morning, but when I first wake up in the afternoon, I totally look my age. It's all smoke and mirrors. No, but on a serious note, I could say that, holy shit. If ladies, if you will just put makeup on, you don't have to use those filters. Mystic, laughing out loud, he saw your soul and ran. Haha. I stopped using the app because they were too mean to me on there. Kelly, no, you don't. No, he's still there, Mystic. He's still simply. He said, reach simply. Well, it's definitely warming up now. My hands are defrosting. Like, well, this hand's defrosted. This one's still cold because What's the heat's like coming at me right here? Did you guys like that picture? Do you like that picture that I posted for my thumbnail? That's my energies from last night. Did you turn on your wood burning stove? Yes. Well, I put wood in it and started the fire, yeah. And I checked my booster from last night. It's doing well. Still burning, going strong. And everything I did last night looks really good. And then tonight, sure. He said I'm disturbing. Are you here to assist me? Oh, I didn't see the thumbnail because you just opened and I didn't even have YouTube open. That's so awesome, huh? If a booster burnt all the way down, does that mean there's no more? Does that mean there's no more blockages? No, it depends on like if the, well, yes and no. There's no crisis. It's telling me to confront the crisis. There's no crisis. It's calling me out. Telling my secrets. You like the thumbnail? I wish I was there. I love the smell of wood burning stoves. I miss that smell. I realized today 6 moon cycles in my puppet will be here October 27th, and he better stop making me cry or else. He's talking about the critters. Anyways, I need some hot tea. Riders. Critters. I'm lost. I have no idea what the hell you guys are talking about, so whatever. It's very active in here tonight, as you could see. Oh, Mystic. Hot peppermint cocoa sounds good for me. Well, that sounds good to me too. But brandy and hot tea warms you up like inside. Like it just warms you. It warms you up really nicely. They used to make their raspberry hot cocoa. Yes, I love that stuff. And the raspberry coffee is the bomb. It's really good. I have no idea. Starbucks makes the raspberry coffee. And I used to buy the little packages of it, you know, when they used to have all the little packages and you could like try all the different flavors for 99 cents. I used to always love to get those so I could try all the different coffees. What does the yes or no mean? It means yes or no. Come on. That's like asking me. Why do you guys keep? That's like asking me what happens when wax melts. What does it mean when wax melts? I meant the booster, yes or no. Well, if it's, you have to read the glass, honey. On the boosters, you read the glass. That's how you determine if there's blockages, and I have to keep casting, like the glass will break, or it will be really black all the way down. The Frappuccinos are really good. The caramel Frappuccinos are the bomb. I'm doing a spell, and it's all black. Vanilla bean frap. Yes. Prosperity. I love doing prosperity spells. I have to say, maybe they're one of my favorites. I like the energy that I get from doing the prosperity spells. It's pretty nice. He said, dissolve, car dissolve hot, instead estimate. There's someone just in my eyeballs. I can feel it. But anyways, so yeah, I'm just been hanging out, doing my thing. Oh, I was telling you guys, I went to the antique store today, and we found a pitchfork with 3 prongs, an old one. And so Carlton is going to turn it into a trident for me. Wait, somebody new got on. Miss TC. Good morning from the UK. What's up? Thanksgiving needs to happen. You just want some turkey. If you like strong coffee, caramel macchiato with extra caramel, so yummy, but mostly espresso. Oh, cool. Oh my God. Cuban shots down here are amazing. I bet. Those all sound good. I know, to me right now, because it's so cold, I don't know. I might have to go in the house and make me some coffee. But probably not. Probably not. Probably won't have time for that. We didn't get snow. It's just freezing. Do you have any advice of what I should do as an offering to sweeten the pot with a kate if I don't know if I am here, if I'm her kin or not? Well, don't do that. Don't try to get on her good side. Just be authentic. Because if you try to get on her good side, it won't be good. So just be true to your heart, like talk to her from your heart. Don't give her any bullshit, because she won't like that. So just be real. No lip service, I'm just dropping my daughter to school. And then I have full custody because of the work you did for me. Yay! Thanks, Filial. Please read your email. Okay, I will do that right now. Thanks for the advice. You bet. But if you want to, if you're going to evoke her, she likes, I get her that, is it called the 7 Moon Wine? She likes that. She likes you to burn either rose incense or sandalwood, I think. And she likes flowers, you know, roses. I always give her roses. And you know, light a pretty candle for her, preferably red or green. And she'll like that. You know, make a welcoming, is what I do when I first evoke a god for the first time, or goddess for the first time. This table right here, my little oval table, I put 2 chairs, one on each side, and then I set a tablecloth over it, and then I put them, you know, a glass of wine, you know, a cigar, or flowers, or whatever I'm going to have out for them. Chocolates. She loves chocolates. A loaf of bread, you know, just like if you were having a guest over, you know, and you want everything to be beautiful and pretty and welcoming, you know, and a candle. And then write out your evocation, you know, and then draw her sigil and put your blood on it, and then read your evocation, and then have your talk with her. And if you go to her like that, I can't tell you that she'll be happy or sad or whatever, but it'll, you know, you just do it right when you're evoking the goddess. And so you want to make sure that you do it right. And I do that with all of them when I call them for my, you know, the first time. And they get, you know, things like that every day for me. So, but, you know, just do it like a sit down, a nice little table, and, you know, and I missed a bunch of stuff that people were saying. So hang on a second. Okay. It's not from the heart. Trying to manipulate her. It won't work. Not at all. I always give her wine and sandalwood incense. Yep. On Thanksgiving, candle smells like turkey, broccoli, casserole, and stuffing. I know. I think I'm going to go buy a turkey. Maybe. I wonder if I could eat a turkey, like, not a whole turkey, you guys. He's really hungry. He wants turkey. Turkey sounds good. When it starts getting cold, that's the one thing that everybody can look forward to, is everyone getting together and having a nice turkey dinner, and the cranberry and the pumpkin pie. I do give them offerings every day, except for my days off. On my days off, I try to stay out of here. I come in to do a couple little things, you know, if I have to put a candle on someone's spell or something like that. But I stay out of here because Hecate wants me to have a break from the energy. And so usually I try to stay out my days off, but sometimes it's really hard. Sometimes I have to come in and just clean, you know, because I'm messy. I make messes everywhere. Little papers and Red Bull cans. Candles, dripping wax everywhere. And then I take my castings from the week before and I either burn them or I bury them or do whatever I'm going to do with them, you know? And then I have to make room for the new ones coming. But we have a special moon coming up, you guys, don't we? What is the special moon? Does anyone know what day that is going to be on? And then I was thinking, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing on that special moon, but I was thinking about doing some pop-it work. Sounds like fun to me. It's good for curses. Oh, is it good for curses? Oh, the food offerings, question mark. Well, they ask for them. You think it's on the 13th? Wow, it's supposed to be a really badass moon too, you guys. Sunday, it's full. Oh yeah, I don't do that stuff anymore, you guys. I don't do the Black Friday crap or any of that. I don't need anything, so I don't like worry about such thing. I run people over in the parking lot so I can get an iPod. Yeah, I have an iPod. It's not worth dealing with all that energy to me. Voices. I don't like being around that kind of energy and putting myself in situations like that. Sin. That's me. Oh, he's just being ridiculous. What I meant is, are you giving them new food offerings every day, or do you leave it at their altars for a week? Or that's a good question. That's a really good question, Mystic. Their food offerings, well, okay, so they get candy all the time because every time I go to the store, I'll buy a handful of candy bars and then I just leave those on their altar. And I always will give them like M&Ms and different candies. They love candy. And so I always make sure that they have like candy jars or they always have candy every day. And then as far as like when I give them, well, sometimes I'll give them cake, sometimes things like that. I'll just leave it there for a couple of days and then I get rid of it. So unless they ask for chocolate cake, if they ask for chocolate cake, then I leave it there for a couple of days and then I throw it away. But if they ask for like breads, or I like to get them those little sweet cookies with the creams inside and things like that, that doesn't have anything in it that could hurt my dog, then I'll give those to my dogs. And they eat them. And Rumbler will go right up to their altar and sit there and ask for them. He does. He's really smart. He knows. And he knows that Akate has butter cookies in her drawer. And so she'll be like, give him one. Excuse me. Yep. Getting him one right now. Because I'll yell at him and tell him, no, go lay down. And she'll be like, give him a cookie. Okay. So then I get out her little tin with her butter cookies. Yeah, as long as the only thing that I think I'm not really good at is their chalices. I need to work on that. I mean, I give them a whole bottle of, alcohol instead of like filling their chalice, pouring it. I just give them the whole bottle. And sometimes when if I'm doing an evocation or a rite, then I will pour it in their chalice. But if I'm not, if I'm just giving it as an offering, like Belial has 2 huge bottles of his favorite brandy on his altar right now. And Lucifer I got Lucifer that fireball. And I think he likes it, but I don't know. And then Akate has her wine on hers. A whole bottle of it. And so, like, if she wants some, she'll tell me and I'll open it and pour it. And, it's there for her. It's there for them whenever they want it. And then I recently just started working with Sargat. And I give him, what is that called? I give him some of that one, the 151, because they said that he really likes the really high alcohol proof alcohol. He does like that. He likes moonshine too. Really? I have to get him some. We have a big thing of moonshine at our little place. They have all kinds of it. Everybody does. It's like a big thing now. But I'll have to get some and give it to him. Maybe I'll get him the blueberry one. He would probably like the apple cider one, huh? Yes. Good idea. Mercury goes into retro. Shh. Shh. Don't talk about that. Apple pie moonshine. Yes, that's what it's called, huh? Yeah. I'll get that, and that is a really good idea, because I was just getting Fireball. And I don't ever really get that much of a response about it, but what's up when he is drinking blueberry or the berry moonshine, and he made it smell. That's funny. Are you guys here to protect me? That's good. 15 of you to protect me. Little old me. That stuff hits hard. Hey, Christine L. He let me know he liked it. That's awesome. Yes, I'll have to get him some of that. I'm excited. Good idea. Good tip. I always give him roses, and then his roses always die first, because they pull the energy out of them, and then they will die. And so I was always like, oh, Billy L, I come in, your roses still look so beautiful. And then Akate, yours still look beautiful. Lucifer, we're going to have to get you some new ones, honey, And so I guess he was like showing me. So then the next time I got him roses, they like they stayed pretty for the longest time. I was like, you don't have to keep them pretty for me. You can suck the energy right out of them. Do it. It's all good. I didn't mean it like that. But it was funny. So he lets you know. He has little things to let you know, you know. But I'm going to be doing an expose the truth spell. I don't know if I'm going to do it today or not, but coming up. And I'll be working with Lucifer for that. So maybe I'll get him some of that moonshine for that spell.
Simultaneous.
His die first on my altars to like the next day. Yeah. Yeah, because he pulls, you know, his vibrations are really high. And so he like, you know, it's a thing. It's true. But it's all good. He can do whatever he wants. I'll buy him flowers every day if he wants them. You know, I was gonna get them some today, but I wasn't feeling it. I just took their ones from last week off of their altars last night and burned them. You know, I burned them in the thing, and I like to do that. Do you know that when you burn their offerings, that then you get to offer them to them again as they burn? I give you your offerings in flame. So it's nice that you can still keep giving them to them. She is... Ooh. To Ash, she is. Attempt. Who is? Who are you referring to? Tell me. I think I know who you're talking about. But anyways, tell him. I don't know. You lost me on that one. Yeah. I would, but I probably buy like, I want to say 2 to 3 dozen a week in flowers. And so it's like, you know, you can only do so much with that. So once they die, they just get burned because that's a lot of, you know, flowers. Comes off their altar. I feel like it has their energy, so it's stronger. Yeah, it does. Sometimes I like to use them in my spells, but I don't really do a lot of jar spells anymore. Although lately I've been doing a lot of sweetening honey jars for people that I did come back love spells for, and they came back and now they just need to be kind of sweetened up, you know. I think that when you do a comeback spell, people are, when they come back, they're always a little different because, well, for one, they're confused on what happened and why they're there, you know, and then they're probably trying to resist the energy, and so it makes them cranky. And not everybody. Some people come back with no problems, but other people, you know, need a little, okay, so now they're back, but they're still like reacting to the spell. And so you want to do something to kind of sweeten them up a little. And so then I do, for those people, I'll do the honey jars. And then sometimes people react really weird to the energy, and then I have to do like a calm down candle because it's too much for them, and it still is being effective and they're still doing what I want them to do, but they're like having a bad reaction. So when that happens, then I have to do like a calm down candle, and then I just use like calamine and St. John's wort and lavender and whatever, dog grass, whatever, depending on how they're responding to the first casting is whatever I'll put in their calm down candle, and then that usually helps them. I had one situation where I didn't know, but my client's boyfriend had a problem with panic attacks, and I was not aware of that. And so when I cast on him, he like freaked out and, wouldn't leave the house and just really, really fucked him up. And so it's really good too. Well, usually I don't start out like that. I always start out hardcore. Yeah. I'm kind of like a rip the Band-Aid off, punch them, hit it hard and just go for it right off the get. But for some people that doesn't work out so well. So, but that's what my clients prefer usually, is to do it hard at first. And then if they react, empty. And then if they, whatever, if they have a bad reaction, then they just let me know, and I just fix them, a nice candle and burn it. And I don't know what you're referring to, love. So, those are just little things that you have to keep in mind when you're casting on people. It's good to let me know, like, if they have a panic disorder, or if they're bipolar, or if they're narcissistic, or if they, have depression, or if they, whatever, if they're alcoholics, or if they're, whatever the case may be. It's good to let me know ahead of time so that I could add a little of this and a little of that, and then we can get around that. But sometimes they just think about, the end result, and then we just go for it. Ice, need to. Yeah, it's freaking cold, huh? What is that all about? So, those are good things to do, to always try to let me know and think about those kinds of things, how you like that. They leave out a lot of important details. Yes, they do. And I don't know. Sometimes it really matters. And then sometimes, like, I don't need to know, like, where you met, how long, I don't need, to know about the first time you met Ice and you fell in love and you knew he was the one for you. And I don't need to know all that. I just need to know, what is the situation? What do you want? And Name, date of birth, picture. So, and if there is a circuit, if there is something else that could possibly affect how they react to the energy, then I need to know that too. And if you tell me ahead of time, then we don't have to deal with it later if there's like a situation. Yeah. All kinds of things like that. So this is kind of a funny thing I'll tell you guys real quick before I get off of here. I have this couple that I've been working on for a while now. And I was trying to figure out, what is the deal? Stuff's not happening, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, everything just like busted open. And I found out all kinds of crazy things are happening to them. But they knew that they were being cast on. And so they had been going to a witch and getting cleansed and getting stuff to cleanse themselves all the time. And then every time they would cleanse it off of them, they would be okay for a little while, and then it comes right back stronger. And so the male is having all kinds of problems, and the female is being attacked by spirits and things like that. And she deserves it, by the way. And so does he. He's lucky he's not hanging from the tree. But anyways, so sometimes if they're witches, I don't like to cast on witches. I prefer to not cast on witches, but sometimes you don't know they're witches until later. Or if they go to witch, they know the energy, and so they could feel the the heart racing, and they know, oh my gosh, somebody's casting on me. They could feel it. They know. And so they're trying to get it off of them. And so if that's the situation, then I need to know that. Because for one, I will want to talk to Akate about it and make sure she's cool with it. And then for two, I can make sure to say that every time you remove it, it comes back stronger. Every time you try to take it off, it's going to come back worse. That type of thing. But this specific casting can't be undone. I'm the only one that can undo it. Well, besides the gods, obviously. But I'm the only one that can take it off, so it doesn't matter. But I just thought it was like a good experiment. Already, do you what? I like to try to do different things and then see what happens. Like I put those 2 liver curses out in the tree with the elemental, and I wanted to see what she does with them. And I'm really excited about that, to see what happens. And I didn't charge my clients for those. Those were just kind of for fun ones for me, little extra ones that I threw in there because, who knows what's going to happen. So, the binding, only primal witches can take it off, right? Well, only the primal witch who cast it can take it off. Yeah, like the bindings, the poppet bindings, things like that. Only we could take it off. Only the one who cast it can take it off. Besides the gods, of course. They could do whatever they want. I don't know what you mean. I'm not doing any Pigfoot curses tonight. I could, but I'm doing love spells. All right, you guys, that is it for tonight. Superstitions. I'm going to get off of here and go put some more wood in my stove and go see what I need to get rolling for tonight. Okay, I will check it. So that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Good night. Sweet dreams. Have a great day. And peace out.